Friend, Battlefield Addiction, we help families. So a family approaches Battlefield Addiction, they says, my kid's on the streets, how can you help me get him into treatment? We do all that. We also have treatment and housing, but I'm not really here to talk about that because we also, when we got into Battlefield, we decided we would do this community work, but I was led to a frustrated place where I started getting very righteous, and I started getting very angry, and I was filled with anger because people would give me lip service and say they believed in what I was doing, but they always did the exact opposite. So working with cities, we saw that they went to methadone or they went to these other treatment, these medically assisted things, and they left us out all the time, and we couldn't get funding, and I would get very righteous and angry with the mayors and angry with people, so I bowed out of community work. I basically said, I'm done. I'm just going to go and do my thing and help families and help addicts. And I don't want to be part of this community work because it's too frustrating and it got me too angry. And I saw Andrea kind of run the gauntlet and go through the cancellation process that they tried to do to her and all that kind of stuff. And I went, I need to know this person. She's tough. And so I reached out, me and Andrea met, and I watched her rise and I watched her do what she do. And for the first time I thought, oh, this person can make a difference. And I want to get on that, hold on to her star and kind of help her and be part of it. So I did. But what I'm seeing and what I saw with Andrea, when I began to help her with her organization and mine, was all these people in an echo chamber talking about the same things over and over. We all agree housing first is not the answer, and a lot of people agree to that. We agree that medically assisted stuff is probably harmful. We agree that there's enabling by our cities and all that kind of stuff, and everybody just keeps talking the same conversation. So I would go with Andrea to meetings and everyone would be saying the same thing, but we couldn't get out of the echo chamber. And there became to be this thing that like, we're getting lip service from the people, and there also is this big narrative that's been developed that's kind of trying to eliminate abstinence-based recovery and kind of make it so that if you even ask someone to get off drugs, you're breaking their civil rights. They really want people to be on drugs still for whatever reason. And so I started getting like, okay, but the problem became, in working with Andrea, the problem is powerlessness. So I don't believe it's an idea thing. I don't believe that we all have the wrong idea. I believe that a lot of us feel a sense of powerlessness. And I believe that is true because everybody's individual organization is fighting the same fight, but we're not fighting it together.
No collaboration.
So now, as Battlefield, we found out what could be our role in the community. And I decided that my role in the community with Andrea would be to unite all these great people that are doing great things and saying, if you're for clean streets, if you're for treatment first, if you're for recovery, you're on our team. And what we're doing right now is to say, what we really need is a show of force. So we need to be able to say that our counter narrative exists, and you need to start listening to it. You need to start